Hello, friend, and welcome back to Torches, Yoga, and Mindfulness. I'm Lauren, and I'll be your coach. Today, we're going to talk about something truly amazing and fascinating, our own hearts. You may think you know enough about it, but I promise by the end, you'll be shocked and amazed at what you learn. After that, I'll guide you through a meditation designed to support heart healing, emotionally, physically, and energetically. And please remember, friend, if you're ever feeling blocks on your mindfulness journey, if you're struggling to stay focused, you feel overwhelmed by emotions, or you're just wanting to deepen and accelerate your healing and growth, I offer remote sessions where we can work together one-on-one, either remote or in person, tailored to your needs. And if you're looking for something quick and accessible, I even offer $25 quick tip sessions where I can give you those quick, actionable guidance tips. But for now, let's get to the heart of it all. So the heart isn't just a pump. It's so much more than a mechanical organ pumping blood through our bodies. It's actually incredibly intelligent and has been found to hold 40,000 neurons, which previously were thought to only be stored in the brain. This allows it to feel, learn, and retain both short-term and long-term memories. And while our hearts and our brains communicate with each other, the heart communicates more with the brain than the brain does with the heart. And while the heart and the brain communicate with each other, the heart can act independently of the brain. It doesn't need input from the brain to be able to do its job. It has its own very intrinsic nervous system, which is why we see something remarkable in heart transplant patients, where they experience feelings, emotions, and behavior traits as their donor. Science is just beginning to scratch the surface of this, but this is confirming what ancient wisdom has been telling us all along. The heart holds deep intelligence and energetic imprints. Another fascinating fact about our heart is it doesn't just respond to stress by pumping faster when we're in a stressful state, but it also actively combats our stress. One of the heart's jobs is to create and release hormones, and one of those hormones is called atrial peptide. Now, when this atrial peptide hormone is released by the heart, it can slow down and stop the release of cortisol, our stress hormone. And that cortisol can affect our emotions, motivation, and overall health. Cortisol increases inflammation in the body. So when your heart is healthy, opened, and balanced, it does more than just pump blood through our bodies. It actively works to keep us calm, focused, and emotionally resilient. If you've seen my other guided meditation, where before we start and get into our relaxed state, we practice a vagus nerve release, you may have caught on that the vagus nerve is the communication channel between the heart and the brain. That's how they talk to each other. But the truth is, the heart sends more messages to the brain than the brain does down to the heart. So think about that for a second. That means our heart is telling our brain how it should actually be operating and not the other way around. Even our perception of pain is influenced by the heart, not just the brain processing. The intensity of the pain we feel is determined by our heart. And this is why heart-centered healing is so powerful. When we learn to work with our heart, whether it's through meditation, breath work, or emotional release, we're not just affecting our emotions. We're influencing the way our body and our brains function. So if you're ready, let's get to the healing. We'll go through our guided meditation on healing the heart. And of course, I do have some tools here today that I would incorporate into my own practice if you'd like to bring them into yours. Okay, so we've got some great tools here to incorporate into your healing heart practices. As you've seen before, we've got some rose. Always a wonderful choice when you're looking to heal the heart and flood those love energies in. Especially if you're working to look to release some emotions, some great tools to incorporate is I've got like a selenite wand here. Wonderful to bring to the practice, as well as the smoky quartz. It's great for absorbing those negative energies to help leave us room for that healing, the calm. I've also invited rosemary in on this one. And I've got my rosemary oil here. Rosemary is wonderful for cleansing energies, to cleanse the mind, cleanse the space, cleanse everything. And of course, we've got our rose oil. A pink candle is a great choice if you want to use that, especially for your focal point. while you're in the guided meditation. So if you've got one of those, go grab that. And you can even dress it with the rosemary oil or a rose oil if you've got it. For some other stones to work with those heart energies, I've got our green malachite, wonderful for grounding and re-energizing the heart. And of course, we've got a little bit of rose quartz here. She's wonderful for welcoming in that self-love and acceptance. All right. Hit pause if you need to. Go grab your items and join me back in a comfortable seated or lying down position, and we'll get started on our meditation. All right. So if you've got yourself in your comfortable position and you're somewhere where you won't be disturbed, let's get started. Close your eyes or drop your gaze down to the candle's flame. Begin to deepen your breath. Each exhale longer than the inhale. Allow the brow, jaw, neck, and shoulders to relax. If you would like, you can rest your hands over your heart to really feel the connection. With the deep inhales, feel the air expand within you. Exhale slowly, releasing any tension remaining in the body. One more deep breath, then allow it to fall to its natural rhythm. Bring your awareness to your heart space. Imagine a soft, warm glow radiating from the center of your chest. This is the light of your heart, the place where emotions, memories, and deep wisdom reside. As you breathe, gently invite any pain, grief, or hurt to rise to the surface. There is no need to force it. Simply notice what appears. It may come as a feeling, a sensation, or even a memory. Whatever comes up, acknowledge it with kindness. Imagine a gentle breeze flowing through your heart. This breeze carries away the heaviness like autumn leaves drifting in the wind. With each exhale, let go a little more. You don't need to hold on to this pain any longer, and whisper to yourself, I allow my heart to release. I am safe to let go. Feel the breeze grow lighter, carrying away all that no longer serves you. I invite you to shift your awareness back to your heart. Imagine a flower bud resting at the center of your chest. It is closed, safe, waiting for the warmth of love and healing to open it. With each inhale, a golden light pours into this bud, warming it gently. With each exhale, the petals begin to soften, loosening their hold. Breathe in, feel the warmth. Breathe out, the petals begin to open. With every breath, your heart blooms wider, unfurling gracefully, revealing its radiant beauty. As it opens, imagine your heart absorbing pure love, light, and joy. Your heart is expansive. Your heart is free. Picture a memory that still carries weight, one that tugs at your heart. See it floating before you like a small cloud. Imagine wrapping this memory in the warm, golden light of compassion. This light softens the edges of the memory, holding it with love and understanding. If there is pain in this memory, let it dissolve into the light. If there is unresolved emotion, allow it to be met with acceptance. Say softly to yourself, I wrap this memory in love. I free myself from its weight. Let the memory settle into peace, knowing that love now holds it gently. Shift your focus to a beautiful, joyful memory, one that makes you smile, even just a little. Perhaps a moment of laughter, a time when you felt truly loved, or a simple moment of peace. Let it fill your mind and heart completely. As you breathe, imagine offering this memory as a gift to your heart. Let it settle there, infusing your heart with warmth, joy, and light. Feel your heart absorb this love, growing stronger, lighter, more radiant. And whisper to yourself, I fill my heart with love. I nourish my heart with joy. Stay with this feeling, breathing in the warmth of your heart's light. As you're ready, bring your awareness back to your breath. Feel the chest and abdomen expand and contract. Maybe take a few deep breaths and gently welcome movement back into the body with little wiggles in the fingers and toes. If you're lying on your back and you have space, gently roll to one side, propping your head on your arm. Slowly flutter those eyes open, coming back to the space here with me. Welcome back, friend. How did that go for you? This, of course, you know I'm going to say it, is another wonderful exercise to journal what came up for you, how you felt about it, and maybe what your action plan is going forward to spend time with that deep hurt or with that feeling. And always remember, you're not alone here. If you experienced any blocks or even a breakthrough that you want to talk about, I'm here to help. Oh, and speaking of journaling, if you haven't already, make sure you check out our video from last week where we talk about the science of how journaling impacts our brains. Dear friend, thank you so much for showing up for yourself today, and thank you for allowing me to guide you on your healing journey. Stay present, stay kind to yourself, and I'll see you soon.